If you want to take responsibility for one of these, one of the main things you've got to do is a pre-use check to make sure you're happy that the vehicle is roadworthy. Your inspection starts in the cab. And the first thing you need to do, get your card in. Manual entries, yes, rest till now. Okay, and once it's ready, get your tacho and get it switched to other work. Once you've done your tacho and got it on other work, okay, get your seat in the right position, okay, and get it adjusted for you, that you're happy with the way everything's comfy. You're not going to be driving off yet, but just make sure your seatbelt works. Check your mirrors. Then what you need to do, make sure you've got spare tacho rolls, legal requirement. Have a look around on the floor, the seats, the dash, make sure the vehicle is clean and tidy inside. Everybody should clean the vehicle out because all the vehicles are provided with a brush. Now, ignition on. You must remember that every time you switch the ignition on and off, it will get it back to rest, so I'll put it back to other work to record my walk round checks. Okay. Now we're going to look at the dash. We're going to make sure that there's no obvious warnings. Everything seems to be working correctly. If we scroll down, oil level. This vehicle has been started recently, so I'm getting the last oil level reading here, 881. It's only on 934. It was showing just under half at that, so I'm quite happy with that. Indicator warning lights are working. Main beam warning light is working. Everything seems to be correct on the dash. Now you're going to look at your washers and wipers and your windscreen. Okay, I'm looking around the screen to make sure I can't see any damage to the screen, stone chips or cracks. Try your horn. And that is your check. If everything seems the way it should be, then you're happy. Having done all our inside checks, we're now going to be moving to the outside. So what we're going to do, we're going to raise the suspension and drop the centre axle. Remove the key, but remember that you need to switch it back to other work. Okay, we're now going to do the outside, the walk round check. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the light tester on the key fob. Okay, I'm happy. All the lights are working on the front. Now what I'm going to do is do a walk down and a thorough look round to make sure there's no damage on the vehicle. That includes these underrunners. They haven't been bashed and pushed up. You can also recheck your screen from the outside. Mirrors are in the right place, mirror covers are on, visors all secure. Okay, I'm happy with the cab so far. Now going to check wheel and tyre. So I'm going to look round, make sure there's plenty of tread, nothing, no cuts or bulges in the tyre. I'm going to look to make sure the wheel, there's no damage to the wheel. With these nut covers, it's very unlikely the wheel's going to come loose. Okay, I'm happy with that, so I'm going to carry on moving along. Check everything is nice and secure, no damage to the wind deflector. Next tyre. And then the wheel. Okay, we're happy with that. Wings, secure, no damage. Fifth wheel clip is on. Okay, no damage to the wings there. That all looks good. Okay, we go back now. Put the lights back on again. Side marker lights are working. Okay, we're happy with the lights are working, so now we're looking at the wings and spray suppression at the back and the rear number plate. Everything's secure. Okay, this side is just a repeat of the other side. Okay, now you're not going to pull all the lines out, but just make sure, just have a look, make sure that they look correct and they don't look like they're damaged or overstretched. Check for my number plate. I'm going to leave that there because I'll be hitching the trailer up in a minute. Okay, I've done the walk round check. If you see there's damage on the vehicle, best thing to do is take some pictures. If you don't want to take pictures, at least make a note of it so that when you do your RHA report on your phone, you include the damage on the phone. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the vehicle forward so that the wheels turn 180 degrees, and then I can check the part of the tyres we can't see at the moment. Okay, we've rolled the vehicle forward, made sure the wheels have turned 180 degrees, and now we can check the piece of the tyres. We don't need to go through everything, we just need to check that part of the tyre that we couldn't see. Got my number plate. At the end of the shift, Wigglesworth want you to do a walk round check to make sure the vehicle is ready for the next driver to take it out. It will start by making sure the tacho is switched to other work. Now you don't need to go mad with the dash because you've been driving the lorry. You'll know if something's wrong dash wise, okay? You'll know if you've picked up damage from the windscreen, and you'll know if there's a problem with the mirrors because you've been driving it. So basically now what you're going to do is you're going to go outside and have a walk round, make sure all the lights are working, tyres are on, wings and everything are secure. Just have a general look round and make sure you're happy that the vehicle's ready to go back out again. Okay, we're going to start at the front. We've put the air suspension back up again, dropped the centre lift axle so we can see right around the tyres. First of all, we're not going to go mad checking for damage because you'll know if you've caused any damage. Okay, make sure that you've put the number plate away. And if you've used them, tail lift leads away as well. And that's it. Okay, that's the Wigglesworth preferred method to do a walk round check. If you want to differ from that, as long as you cover everything that we've covered, not a problem. And you're happy it's roadworthy, not a problem. You must itemise the damage you find on the lorry. Make sure it goes on to the RHA report.